Hey family, welcome to 2025. With the year just now starting off, we had to kick off the W-4 series. So let's get the year started off strong with how to fill out the 2025 W-4. In this video, I'm going to show you how to fill it out for a single taxpayer or someone who is married filing separately from their spouse. In the IRS eyes, the same tax bracket and rules apply. Now, I do want to point out that a single taxpayer per the IRS is someone who is unmarried. So if you were just separated from your spouse, you would look at either head of household or married filing separately. Okay. Now, with this, in the first example, let's just say that the taxpayer has one source of income for the entire year, no extra deductions or withholding from their checks, such as contributions to a 401k or to an HSA. So this is going to be pretty straightforward. And before we get to that straightforward, in case you're new here, my name is Timalyn Bowens and I am America's favorite EA. I'm also the owner of Bowens Tax Solutions, which is a virtual firm based in Louisville, Kentucky that specializes in helping people with their IRS tax debt. And that's why I want to help you with this, filling out the W-4 to help you avoid having issues with the IRS because I have a personal mission to fill the tax literacy gap. So, what we're going to do right here is put your first name and middle initial. So, in this example, we have Cornelius A. Matthews. You may recognize him, know him better as Corey Matthews. Okay? We want to make sure that A matches exactly what your social security card says in your last filed return. That's why we have Cornelius A. Matthews and not Corey Matthews. Okay? Now, next, with the social security number, seems straightforward. Some people mess it up. You want to make sure that you have your social security number and it matches what's on your social security card. If for some reason you had to go through some changes in life where you have a new social security card, new social security number, you want to remember that you need the updated information on this because your employer is going to use this to create your W-2 later for you to file your taxes. Next, we need your address. All right, so in this example, we have 4196 Colfax Avenue. The Matthews live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. 19050 is the zip code. This is also important because this is going to dictate where your W-2 gets mailed when it's time for the employer to send those out. Okay. Next, we're going to check the box single. Like I said, if you're watching this and you're married filing separately, you would also check the same box. So in this example, Corey has no other sources of income, but we're looking at adult Corey before he marries Topanga, okay? If he had multiple sources of income, we would look at step two. Or if he was already married and Topanga was working, we'd look at step two. Since neither of those apply to this situation, we are going to skip that. Okay? We only complete steps 2 and 4 if they apply to us. Otherwise, we're going to skip them. So, step 3 is for dependents and other credits. In this situation, Corey does not have any dependents yet, and he's not eligible for any other credits. So we're going to also skip 3. Now, we already said he doesn't have another source of income, so we can skip number 4A right here. No additional deductions over the standard deduction. And what this is referring to is if you itemize. So if you own a home, it's possible that your mortgage interest and property tax may take you above and over what your standard deduction is going to be. So if you have those types of things, which include but aren't limited to gambling losses, property tax, your state and local tax, your mortgage interest, your charitable contributions. For this tax year, the standard deduction is going to be $15,000, okay? And again, that's the 2025 tax year, not the taxes we're about to file right now. If you have those, you would want to put the amount right here in 4B, okay? Doesn't apply to Corey, so we're going to skip 4B and 4C. If you are in a situation like Corey, none of that applies to you, you are done. You just need to sign, date this, and get it to your employer as soon as possible. Okay? Now, for a lot of you with your employer, they may have you fill this out electronically. When you see the final preview, you would just want to make sure that your legal name is here, correct address, that the single or married filing separately box is checked. This is unchecked, okay? All of these are empty, and then your signature and date are there. And you are done. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know down in the comments. If you are a single taxpayer and you have multiple sources of income or you have dependents, don't worry. I am going to do a video covering that as well. But I wanted to do this very straightforward one for the folks that don't need all that information. Make sure that you stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video.